What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the Field Phenom cards that are coming tomorrow in College Football 25 Ultimate Team and how you guys should be preparing for that. Now, in this video, I'm going to be doing my preparations while talking you guys through exactly what is going on, why I'm doing exactly what I am doing. And as we do dive into it, guys, this is basically the way that I have continued to be in a really solid position when it comes to my coin count throughout this entire year, which again, this has been a long year. It's been kind of up and down, but I feel like these simple things are the main reason I'm in the position I'm in right now. It's pretty simple. When you know a set is coming, like Field Phenoms, you sell the cards the day before. So whether it's Malachi Starks, who, again, has lost a lot of his value, that's okay. Whether it is a Darian Porter, you want to make sure these guys do sell today. Because even if you think Malachi Starks is already cheap at 59,000 coins, which he kind of is, that's really, really cheap for Malachi Starks, a guy I really love. His price is going to continue to drop. It's the same thing with Darian Porter. It's the same thing if this Cam Ward was sellable. It's the same thing even with this Drew Bobo, who probably tomorrow will go down even more in price. So all of these cards, even if you think, well, you know, they might not be worth selling, trust me, guys, get rid of all of your Field Phenom cards today. And it's not too early to start thinking ahead to Friday and then Sunday as well. Now, Friday, what you will see is the new homecoming drop. And so a lot of these cards I really do like, but it's gonna kind of be the right time to sell them. So even like this Romello Hype, I think it is a good time to start thinking ahead to possibly selling this card. Now again, I'm not overly worried about selling him soon, but I mean, you might want to start putting him up, seeing what price he's going for, and then seeing if you can get rid of him. 180, I think I got him for a lot cheaper than that, so I'll put him up for 179. And then again, just hope the card sells. And it's the same thing with Megwood. This isn't my primary concern, but it is something that I at least want to start thinking about. Because on Friday, guys, the homecoming drop, those cards that were in packs before are going to be in packs once again, and these cards will go down in price. Now, I get it. The homecoming set is kind of pretty valuable right now because a lot of these cards get even that extra boost with the homecoming kind of boost, the extra homecoming boost, I should say, to make these cards even better. So I get it. Some of these homecoming cards are the best cards in the game right now with that boost, and so you might not want to sell them. I get it. But when it comes down to it, guys, you do not want to lose a lot of value with these cards. And I know for myself, for example, I don't play the game a ton today. I won't play it a ton tomorrow. The majority of the time I play it is when I am grinding in the Gauntlet in Champs. And so if I'm not going to be grinding the game a ton, it is a perfect time to be able to save some coins, save some of those things that can help you out in the long term. So that's my goal. Even within the Vernon Davis, within this other center that I can possibly sell, I am going to try my best to do that, to end up in a better position than I initially started. Even this Vernon Davis, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be able to get for the card, but 1.1 is exactly the price I think I'm gonna be maybe willing to get. So if I get this for Vernon Davis, I would absolutely take it for the card. And that's just, again, what I would start thinking ahead for your specific squad. Are there cards from, you know, specifically the Field Phenoms? That's what I would focus on primarily. But then look ahead towards homecoming. Look ahead, maybe, you know, it's a good time to even sell this Luther Burden since the market has settled down a little bit from Sunday's big time market crash. If you are looking to get rid of maybe even a card like Luther Burden, because I got Lacey, Deshaun Jackson's coming out soon. His price is back way up compared to what it is. It's just kind of a time to start thinking ahead to saving your coins. Definitely with the Field Phenom set for sure. Get rid of those cards if you do have them because their prices are only going to go down. But if I can get 350 out of Burden, that would be a big time get. Even out of this card right here, if I can get like 175 for this card, I don't mind it at all because I do know come Friday, his price will go down. And this I do believe is it our first Field Phenom drop from the price or from the increase in overalls? I think it might be because when I look at this Field Phenoms program so far, obviously with the homecoming, we saw a bunch of 90 overalls. So I do expect within the Field Phenom program that we're going to see that overall bump, where now your LTDs are going to be 91 overalls, your base cards are going to be 90s, which all of these cards should drop a ton. If you have Dolak, if you have, Barnett, if you have any of these cards, definitely put them up, get rid of them before you'll see their prices go down in a big time way. And I'm not trying to tell you guys what to do, but I've had so much success keeping my coins in a really solid position basically all year long. And the only thing I can really credit it to is just being smart with my coins, by selling them when the market is, kind of down, buying them when the market is in a good position. That is the only thing I basically do. And it is basically, selling cards before the next drop happens. And right now, you guys should have a lot of these BND cards anyway. Like if you have, I have Wooler, Cooper, this Amari Cooper is BND, this Lacey's BND. All these cards are BNDs anyways. And so for me, I'm not necessarily worried about my squad, because I know my squad is good enough as it is. Plus, if I continue grinding towards that level 60, my squad is only going to get better. I don't necessarily love this DeAnthony Thomas's price, so I'm going to hold on to him for at least another day. See if his price goes up. But definitely look at your squad today. See if you have any Field Phenom players, number one, that you think you should get rid of, and then just start thinking ahead for this homecoming drop as well. I don't think it's as urgent right now for the homecoming set because these cards are still valuable, they're still extremely good, but just start thinking ahead. Are these cards high in price right now? Should you guys look to get rid of them? Even this Malcolm Lamar for 70,000 coins, I would be a fool not to sell this card, knowing what possibly might come tomorrow and the fact that this card probably won't get any higher in price than that. All of these things added together is going to be the reason my squad is going to be in a solid position moving forward, because I'm going to sell these cards. I think they're in a fine position right now for me to do so, and I just have a hard time seeing their prices go up much whatsoever from where they're at, or going up. I can't see a guy like Lamar's price going up. So that's kind of what I'm worried about today. And even after I put up all of those cards that I just did, I just put up a ton of those cards, guess what? I still have a really good squad right now. And that's what I think people need to realize is, yes, I sold a lot of those cards that I really do like. But even after the fact of all of that, my squad is still really solid. So you can sell your squad, guys, or sell a lot of your squad and still have a really good squad at the end of it. And that's something that I've personally done, guys. I went through, sold a lot of my squad, and guess what? After all of that, my squad is still in a really solid position, and definitely a squad that I think can go out there and compete at the highest level with. If you have, the wide receivers like I do, if you have Lacey, if you have a couple of these other BND versions, again, this Amari Cooper is a BND version. These are the types of cards that are going to still help you, even if you don't have, those top level talent that you do want to sell. So that's just kind of what I would try to think ahead of if I were you guys. Again, Legends Once Upon a Time, I wouldn't worry as much about it because you still have until Sunday for those. But start thinking ahead. How can you start building your MT count for next week? Gauntlet for, champs, all of those things. And I still feel like with my team right now, it might not be the best, but it is still a team that I can go out into those modes that I just mentioned and win at the highest level. I genuinely believe that. My team is still extremely good. It's still extremely talented, and I can go out there and just have so much success with. So hopefully this helps you guys out, guys. If you have any of your Field Phenom cards, get rid of them. They are going to go down in price when tomorrow does happen. So just kind of realize that. And if you do get ahead of the curve a little bit, if you just, are a little out of the curve, it is going to help you out in a big time way. It's the main reason, guys, that my squad has been good and I've had a good amount of coins throughout. Really, it's not super difficult, but getting ahead of the content drops is going to help you guys out. So that's going to wrap it up for me. As far as what I'm worried about today, grinding any of these extra challenges I can. Yes, gonna get these rewards from these players that I do sell, but then it's coming in here worried about, yes, I got Lacey, but I want to continue grinding in that right direction. If I can first force some fumbles, earn some extra points, all these things, guys, are going to help build my squad out. I really don't even need to grind. I could grind these, but I don't really even need to worry about these. Sure, I'm going to head into solo seasons and try to get some of these things, done, but I'm not really super worried about it. So that's where I'm at as far as this is concerned. So much XP added into the game yesterday, and so that's kind of my main goal right now. Heading into head-to-head or solo seasons, a lot of these things can be done in either, and just grinding out wins. That is kind of going to be my main goal to continue moving forward in the right direction. That's going to wrap it up for my video today, guys. Sell your Field Phenom players before it's too late. You can sell them and still go in here to champs and play and grind the game. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.